How will we know a Marco Sturm Boston Bruins team? How will we describe the play?
No, I mean, we I was around when we created. I was part of it. Let's put it that way. I was part of the Bruins DNA, what they had for the last, almost 12, 15 years, whatever it is. And the one thing about the Bruins hockey is playing structured. I think that's something, and good defensively. I think that's something we take so much pride in it that will not go away. All right, but also now I'm in a and the new generation. I would say I'm very creative to be more active on the offensive side of it. So again, we don't want to lose that, but we also want to play with pace and with a lot of energy, right? With and without the puck, and that means when we have the puck, we just have to do a better job. And again, that's going to be a focus and on that for sure.
Well, it certainly doesn't hurt with Charlie McAvoy and Hampus Lindholm on your back end, does it?
Absolutely. I mean, poor guys. It was hard even for Joe Sacco. When he came in and he lost a lot of players and also on because of injuries. We need a healthy group. I think we saw that. We need a healthy group. We need a healthy locker room. All right, to move forward. I said it in my press conference. It's not. I'm a team guy. Teams win a championship, and especially teams like in Boston. I'm yes, I'm gonna be the front runner. I'm gonna set the tone every day, but I can't do it myself. Individual, it's just like a pasta can't do it by himself. We got to do it as a team, and that's how I remember the Bruins as well. Right? It was always about the team, and that's what I believe in.
There is something, and in the last 25 years, when you think about the influence of Zdeno Chara and Patrice Bergeron, and to a lesser extent, Brad Marchand, there is something about Bruin culture, and you know it. Can you describe it?
Yeah, no, and again, I was part of it, thank God, because I was in that room when it happened. All right, and again, it even starts. It even starts how do you treat people. All right, how do you prepare? Like the Charles Bergeron, they prepare like no others. All right, and how do you treat every day like a game day? All right, and yes, you still want to have fun, but when it's time to work, you work, and that's something these guys brought in. And even practice, it was a serious time for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
But or for half an hour, whatever it is. But they know how to turn it on and turn it off. And again, the people and the fans of Boston, they're gonna stay on top of you. And I think that part was good too, though. Right? It could be good and bad, but I always thought it was a positive because they push you as well. You can't rest, and that's the culture. I think what was happening during that time, and I think that's something we just want to get back to it.
How much since the press conference? How much communication have you had with some of your key players? Is that part of the job right now?
Yeah, absolutely. And even before that, I already talked to a few guys. I almost talked to almost everyone. And
Mm-hmm.
again, it's very important for me also to start that relationship right away. I'm a communicator, right? I love communicating. I love to being direct and honest, and I demand that also from my players. And again, I already started that process with my guys, and especially with that leadership group, and because I think it's going to be a really important moving forward.
Were you like that as a player? Were you a guy who was always talking on the bench and on the ice?
No, no, I was never a big talker, believe it or
Wow.
not. I
So
think
what?
I
So
think
how did
coaching
that?
changes.
How did that change?
Yeah, exactly. It's coaching. It's coaching.
Yeah.
But I love it. Because I have the passion for it. I love doing it. I am a leader. I am a leader, and that's why I'm a head coach, right? But when I played, I was never really vocal, but I set the tone, and it was a good example. But just showing it on the ice. And there's different leaders, and Bergeron was one of those leaders too. He just showed it on the ice every day. You don't have to be, but everyone is different. And that's the beauty about team sports and especially in hockey. So again, but that's something I learned, and what I learned also from my best coaches, the Daryl Sutter, the Claude Julien, they're very, very direct to me, either if I like it or not. But at least I knew where I'm at. So I mean, so that was good.